Welcome back to our new Yaoi review chapter. It's the series, it's my baby chapter. We're currently on chapter 44 and things are getting really heated up between Hae-jun and Taeho. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hottest and wildest Yaoi podcast on the planet. Get ready to fan yourself because things are about to get steamy. That's right, it's time for Zealed Fujoshi, the show that's all about yaoi manga. I am Cece, your host, the ultimate Fujoshi, who's always on the hunt for the hottest and juiciest and most thrilling yaoi manga out there. I've read it all, and I'm not afraid to share my honest and unfiltered thoughts with you. From sweet and romantic love stories to spicy and steamy tales, I got you covered. My reviews are not only informative but also hilarious, so you can expect to laugh your socks off while I spill the tea on your favorite yaoi manga. But before we start, this podcast is explicit. We'll be discussing mature themes, explicit themes, and all things that makes yaoi manga so delicious. So if you're not comfortable with that, it's probably best you tune out now. Let's get one thing clear though. Spoiler alert, I am not afraid to dish out spoilers. So if you haven't read the manga we're talking about, you might want to skip this episode. But if you're brave enough to join us, we promise to make it worth your while. If you're ready to join us on this spicy adventure, grab a cold drink and a cozy blanket and get ready to join me on this wild ride of passion, laughter, and all things yaoi. Welcome to Zealed Fujoshi. In the dead of night, Hae-jun is woken up by Taeho, who is mumbling about his previous crush. Never got into a relationship with that person, just an ex-crush, Haesoo. This leads Hae-jun to believe that Taeho's feelings for him are all lies. But luckily, Taeho retracts what he said about Haesoo, and that in a dead sleep state, he admits that now he doesn't like Haesoo anymore, that he really likes Hae-jun. The next day, Haesoo comes to visit his brother Hae-jun at the coffee shop that he works in. Haesoo came over to talk with Hae-jun about joining his husband Dogyum's company. But Hae-jun is happy where he is and doesn't really want his brother-in-law to get involved in any of it. We are informed that the reason why Hae-jun is working at a coffee shop, not because he's a bum or anything. He used to work for a big company and he kind of whistleblowed on some employees, and he kind of got blacklisted, that no one wants to even interview him for a position anywhere in the city. But it looks like he has come to terms with that, and he doesn't really want to pursue a job in the corporate world, and kind of wants to pursue his dream of becoming a police officer, which kind of makes Haesoo happy. But Haesoo would prefer that if Hae-jun can work in a corporate office again, Dogyum can do something to help him out, even without the worry of anyone saying bad things, that maybe Hae-jun is not worthy of that position, that he only got that position because he has a CEO or a director brother-in-law. But really, like, Hae-jun just completely flat out rejected the idea and doesn't want any of that kind of help. Things start to get interesting in Dogan, Haesoo's husband. comes to pick him up and acts all lovey-dovey in front of Hae-jun. The real twist comes at the end of the chapter when right after this two has left with the kids and stuff, a redhead character comes to check up on Hae-jun. He has a photo of Hae-jun and Taeho when they were holding hands. Who is he? What is he planning? We don't know. We do know that it's going to show in a couple of chapters. Despite the potential for trouble, it's heartwarming to see Hae-jun and Taeho getting along so well. We can't wait to see what the future holds for these two, and we're definitely shipping them very hard right now. That's it for now though. There's really not a lot to unpack in this chapter aside from the conversation between Haesoo and Hae-jun and what Hae-jun's previous job was, and this new addition of a redhead guy in the series. But be sure to stay tuned for the next time for more chapter updates of It's My Baby. Attention to all yaoi manga lovers out there. Are you a talented individual with a passion for all things Fujoshi? If so, Zealed Fujoshi wants you. We're on the hunt for a team member to join our passionate and hilarious crew. If you have a knack for reviewing yaoi manga, a love for all things is spicy and steamy, and a desire to share your opinion with the world, then we want to hear from you. Join our team and help us spread the Fujoshi spirit to all corners of the world. Whether you're a writer, editor, or a social media guru, we want your talent and expertise to take Zealed Fujoshi to the next level. So, if you're ready to embark on this exciting journey with us, reach out to us in the description below and let's make magic happen. Join the Zealed Fujoshi team today. Let's show the world what the Fujoshi spirit is all about. And that's a wrap. Fellow Fujoshis and Fudanshis, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Zealed Fujoshi, where we dished out all the hottest and juiciest yaoi manga. Remember to follow me on social media where I share even more yaoi goodness and behind the scenes content. And if you're loving the manga I am reviewing, don't forget to support the author, creator by purchasing their work and spreading the word to your fellow Fujoshis and Fudanshi friends. Thanks for tuning in, Zealed Fujoshi, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Until then, keep the Fujoshi spirit alive.